Okay guys, welcome back to the next episode. Right where we left off, taking the thumbnail picture, and now we're gonna head back upstairs to explore more of the Black Boar Inn and what it has to offer. So there's a second level. Okay, let's see. It's a locked door. We were successfully able to lockpick it, which is nice. Nothing in these crates, and there's a strange volume over there. Let's see what it does. Okay, maybe just read a book. This book seems to be missing many of its pages, and appears to be an enigmatic manuscript written by Tim the barkeep. The next chapter can only be found by those who drown their sorrow in alcohol. Okay, interesting riddle. Let's see. When somebody wants to drown their sorrows in alcohol, let's see. They probably would go to the bar and order something. No? That's makes sense. And Strange Volume 2 is over there. Nice, convenient. Let's see what it says. This book appears to contain more pages from Tim's strange writings. The next chapter lies on top of its siblings. Okay, so the next chapter is supposed to lay somewhere on top of other books. If you remember, there are some books over here, right beside Robin. And as we can see, Strange Volume number 3 is over there. Cool. This book contains the last chapter of Tim's weird little composition. To find the real story, one must look for a book where no book can stay. Wait, no book can stay underwater? Oh, no, fire. No book can stay in fire. And, as you might have guessed, there's a skill book behind the fireplace. And that skill book is not there unless you read all of these books. And in this consumables tab, there's a skill book. Let's read it. Gain a skill point. Profit. That's how the mafia works, guys. That's how the mafia works. We could use potion efficiency. Not worth at all. Stun arrows. Stuns for 1 second longer. Not worth at all. But now I think we will skill summon undead. Because we are not melee, so we shouldn't take too much damage. So the ghost wouldn't be too useful for us. And the undead will do some more range damage and can tank a hit. So let's skill him. Put him on number 6, I think. And if you ask yourself why I don't pull these potions into the bar, if I do that, then I will get used to just pressing them whenever I get low and won't play like I used to. Won't play so defensively because I'm used to just using a potion whenever. So that's the reason. Okay, that's the Black Boar Inn for now. Last episode we talked to 2 people that have seen the dragon, so we now need a 3rd person to have seen it. And to find him, let's just talk to some people. Maybe Arnold has seen it.
What can I do for you?
And counted any dragon hereabouts.
Can't say I have, no.
You're the chapel guard.
You could call it that. Roman, he's a priest, would tell you it's the most important position in town. I'd call it the most useless. Broken Valley hardly gets any visitors, and those that do come spend a lot more time in the Black Boar.
Bye now.
Yeah, bye.
Okay, cool. Cool for now. And there's Roman the priest. Let's talk to him.
Welcome, Slayer. I am Roman, priest of the New Order, and I'm looking for an experienced warrior.
Looking for an experienced warrior? Your prayers have been answered, Father.
So it seems. Let me tell you something about this valley. Once it was the home of a mighty dragon lord, long before the divine had fallen. This dragon knight was slain, though I do not know by whom or what for. His spirit, however, survives to this day and dwells in his now ravaged tower.
What exactly would you like me to do?
I am very interested in the unique magical items that may still rest in this tower. I dare not enter it myself, however, and would like you to scout this ominous structure. I hope you'll find something of interest. If you do, please let me know.
Have you seen the dragon? Okay, sorry. Have you seen the dragon, Father?
I have, yes. I went to visit the ruined chapel down the valley last week. When I returned at nightfall, I heard the sound of great wings. I looked up and saw the dragon. A frightful experience, I assure you.
Can you tell me something more about Lovis?
Not that much, really. I do know he was the only child of Anastas, a queen of the ancient kingdom of Ferrol. But of his childhood or education, I know nothing. More famous, of course, are his martial exploits. He fought, in dragon form, a duel with Brom, another dragon knight. It took place high above this vale. He won by biting off his opponent's head. His mightiest accomplishments, though, were made during the Battle of the 10,000. He killed 600 Black Ring troops and 3 of their generals. It was called the Battle of the 10,000, by the way, because that's how many were killed between dawn and dusk that day. That's all I can tell you. Maybe Naberius knows more. He's very interested in Lovis and the history of this place. You can find him a bit further north down the valley where he lives in his cave home.
Okay, now we can leave. He told us some information about Lovis. That's the Dragon Knight's spirit that still lurks in the tower in the valley. And just remember what he said. If you play through the game on your own, it's very important that you remember what he said. But we can trade with Roman, and let's just do that. What does he have? He has some potions, but a very limited amount, and just some books. History of the Damned One. If you are interested in the lore, you should really read these books. We can also mind read him, but that will do nothing for us, so we don't do that. I must go now, Father.
May you always enjoy the protection of the angels.
Okay, now we got the quest updated because we talked to him and he saw the dragon, so we met 3 people that saw it. And there's a duck. Killed it. 1 experience point. So, let's just enter the chapel and see what's inside here.
The divine mystery. Please don't disturb me, swear. I'm trying to listen to Father Dominic.
Some books. Nothing special. He's just talking Latin, and here's a door. And that door is locked, and we need a key for that. Somehow we need to get that key. But first, we found 3 people that saw the dragon. We could hand in some quests over at Folo. Or we might as well just look at one of these gravestones. Maybe it's something funny, okay? What do you think, guys? The back one? Tombstone.
Here lies Saucy Sally, and the women they cheered, and the men they wept.
Okay, that's not funny at all. Let's see, what does this one say?
Here lies Simon the Liar. At least that's what we think.
A little bit better.
Here lies the unknown soldier. We all knew him as Bobby.
So, guys, when you play through this game, which I would recommend you, just read all these tombstones. There's some funny interactions over there. Now we could talk to Folo, just do it, to get it out of the way. Safe and sound, I whispered Rosebud, and off they went.
That is fantastic. Oh, here is your reward, Slayer. I am so grateful.
Okay, cool. Maybe some gold. Thank you. It's actually a pretty good quest reward we get from him. Now if we look in our logbook, we have Feast of Famine. Richard will give us a reward. Then we have Into the Bandit's Den. We could go to the Bandit's Den right now. If we could proceed further into the valley, we can't. We have Chasing the Dragon, which is our main quest, and I think we should hand that one in. There's another quest I will go to in the later in this episode. But I know for a fact that the person I need to fight there is way too strong right now. So we will first hand in the quests, get some rewards, maybe get some good item, and look later. Okay, let's see.
Who will build the dragon defense?
If we talk to Lieutenant Lewis, we could
Undoubtedly, he was very enthusiastic.
tell him the location of the bandits then, which we won't do. So let's talk to Road. Okay, hi Road.
Small talk makes me want to be creative with my blade. Tell me you have something to report so we can commence the hunt.
It's your lucky day, Commander. I have some confirmations.
Praise be the divine. Go on, tell me.
The testimonies tend to be quite vague, but we should clearly focus our attention on the abandoned temple and its immediate vicinity.
Good. That gives us a clear sense of direction. I hope Marius will be back with more news soon. But in any case, before we go, I want you to enter the tomb in the back of the chapel.
To what purpose?
The next part of your initiation would have been the confronting of hostile undead in a crypt beneath the academy in Rivertown. To feel the wrath of a nether spirit for the first time is a harrowing experience. During this confrontation, the mixture of fear, elation, and the grim perseverance that hallmarks dragon slayers releases large amounts of adrenaline. This helps to stabilize the initial chaos the memories cause. The effect is temporary, however, so the next and last part of the ritual is... Slayer? Are you all right?
What are those flashes?
They're getting to you. Take this key and face that ghost. Hurry now, before the effects get worse.
Okay, might read her. 33 XP, worth it. And she gave us a key, how convenient. Here's a club, that's not good. A lot of gold, that's nice. And we can take two things. So we could take the Stranged Armor Charm, which is not too good. Or we take the experience points. Could get one more level up. I think that's worth it at this point.
How are you getting along with the loot?
That's cool. What does that bow have? Nothing good. Okay,
Well,
I
obviously
see.
they don't like...
But we got the level up as I intended. Let's skill HP, because this is legendary difficulty. We could put the 5th point into lockpicking, but I think it's not worth it at this point. We can't put another point into poison arrows. We could put into ranger stealth. Okay, enemies don't notice me as soon. Don't think that's worth it. Put another point to summon undead. We have not yet used him. Okay. If I remember correctly, there are some more things I can do here. First of all, talk to him. If you remember in the 2nd episode or 3rd episode, we killed. And we can talk to him. Okay. Let's take the second option. Captain, I came to inform you that Farmer Jackson is dead.
What? How come?
I'm afraid I had to defend myself against him.
You killed him? But why?
Read this, Captain.
Farmer Jackson's diary, but... By the divine. Carl! A murderer! This is grave news indeed. But justice has been done. I only wish you had come to me first. What brings
Unlucky.
you back to the barracks again, friend?
Is there anything I can assist you with, Captain?
The village itself has been quiet lately, but there are always the much-feared outlaws. Check the wanted bulletins to see which criminals we want brought to justice. But beware, there is a reason this scum is still at large. Even veteran guards shy away from hunting them.
I killed Hajamallah. Here is his mask.
Well done. Here is your reward, Slayer. Remember, there is more gold to be earned if you manage to eliminate those other outlaws too.
Cool. More gold. That's what I like. We have 2,800 gold now. That's really nice. So, that's it for now in here. And we got the key to enter the crypt in the chapel. So that's what we are gonna do now. So, like we just saw, there's a locked door, and we have a key, so now we can open it. Okay, I don't quite understand why I always switch my weapons, but that's no problem. Now we can enter here, and that's interesting. That's a troublesome skeleton. Doesn't seem too troublesome.
Feel my wrath.
But the experience points we get is minuscule. The reason why I don't summon the undead right now is because he won't enter through the door, so I won't have him in the difficult fight. Okay, now there's big door. And now we can summon our boy the undead. And
mark me, Dragon Slayer.
I will.
I repose here, the spirit of one who was once a slayer. Duel me and emerge victorious. Only then will you be worthy of my regard.
He does 50 damage. That's quite a hefty amount.
Congratulations, Slayer. The memory ritual has not deprived you of all your former powers.
How did you know I'm newly initiated? We will say that, but first we might treat him. 400 experience points, that's a lot. That will give us a good reward.
The ghost of Arben thinks of his shield, how it was lost in combat with Orobas, and how it must still be there in the crypt the dragon fled into.
Interesting. Remember that. We will get his shield far, far later in this playthrough, but remember that. How did you know I'm newly initiated?
I know a newborn when I see one. I brought many of them to Farglow myself.
What is your name?
I am Lord Arben's spirit, sworn to dwell the night and walk the day without rest until all dragon knights have been burnt and purged away. The last dragon knight is near. It is she you are chasing, the blasphemy called Talana. Revenge is at hand, child, and with it, the Dragon Slayer's destiny. Here, take my sword. I give it to you freely. May its icy blade draw fountains of her red-hot blood.
What lies in store for you now, spirit?
Once you and your fellow slayers have killed Talana, I will find rest in the Hall of Echoes. The rest is silence and oblivion.
Did you fall in combat with the dragon?
No, it was merely old age that ended my days as a slayer. But I led my fair share of raids on the strongholds of betrayers. I made my name during the first years of the dragon purges. That sword I gave you ensured the gory doom of many an opponent. How I relish it still. The image of my blade, sparkling silver in the sun, as it is hewn into an enemy's chest, then brought back up, dripping with deep crimson.
I must go.
Farewell, Slayer. Remember me and my legacy. Until we may meet again, remember me.
Okay, cool. That's that. There's a key. There's Supernatural Phenomenon Part 2.
Another one to add to the collection.
Stats book. That is also a consumable resource and will give you 1 stat point. That is very nice. So what else is in here? We have a golden chest with some helmets, some amulets. Let's look at them in detail. But first, just loot everything in here. We picked it with a key. We got Revenant Guard's armor. It's another armor set. Take it. Very nice. And I think that should be it. But let's look at what we got. We got +1 to strength, +2 to jump attack, and magic damage aura. Enemies that harm you with magic have 4% chance of suffering 1 shock of 12 magic damage. That's nothing great for us because we don't need jump attack or strength, but strength will increase our armor rating, so it's nice. And this one is very good for us. It's a huge upgrade. We got +1 to ranged damage. Okay, that's good. Just increase our damage by 1. +2 to ranger stealth. That's the skill that increases our damage passively. No. Okay, never mind. Okay, so we can get closer to the enemies without them detecting us. And we got a static charge aura. Enemies that harm you with weapons or magic have a 16% chance of suffering 1 shocks of 12 damage. Not too bad. We got a Revenant Guard's armor. That's also a huge upgrade. A chest plate, very nice. And if we get the full set, which includes the leggings and the warhammer, we get another bonus. Let's just leave here. That's nice. We got good rewards. We progressed further in the story, and now we can go further into the valley because we did what Road told us.
There you are. Marius informed me he spotted the Dragon Knight. But tell me, did you defeat whoever's ghost was in that tomb?
Lord Arben will not spook this town's inhabitants anymore.
Did you say Arben? You met the ghost of Lord Arben? But he was a legendary slayer. He led the attack on the stronghold of Oribus, once one of the mightiest dragon knights. After his retirement, he withdrew into obscurity. No one could have imagined he died here, in this little hamlet. And you have his sword. I'd recognize it anywhere.
He hopes the sword will take active part in Talana's demise.
And it will. But not by your hand.
Excuse me?
You have proven you are worthy of the title of Dragon Slayer, and therefore I won't allow you to join us. I foresee great things for you. It would be a shame if they were unrealized because of ill-timed heroics. The dragon memories are too fresh a presence in your psyche. Talana's mind attacks would see your doom.
She's the last of her count, Commander. How can I be called Dragon Slayer if I never did what the title describes?
The role of our order shall not diminish, not before Rivellon is free of all her foes, and you know too well our world has far too many. Come now. Give me the sword so that Lord Arben's wish may yet be realized. And don't be saddened by the events of this day. You will make your name as a hero yet.
Okay. Another helmet. Not good. Gold. Very good. Experience points also. Good, I suppose. More damage. More skills. That's cool. We got level up, guys. Level ups, guys. So let's see. Let's see what the blacksmith holds for us. Richard, let's talk to him later. Derek, what's up? Oh, I see he has a lot of bows. So there's Ranger's Rest. Level 10 bow does huge amount of damage, but it's kind of random. And then we have this one. Let's see, 7 to 21. That's good. Increased magic damage by 8. That's a lot better. Okay, let's see. What armor does he have? He has a Rivalon Guard's leggings. Requires level 8. Would be too bad to put these on. Rather sooner than later. Because we want to get every armor set anyways. Just get it right now. Can't equip it. Still asks us. And let's get this bow. This bow. And equip it. And now we can sell all these other bows. Cool. Yes, that one as well. And let's look. Our damage increased a lot. We sadly can't put on these leggings right now. But that's fine. We got huge upgrades. And we are almost finished with this villager over here. So let's talk to Richard.
You're back. What news?
The Seeker job's done. New orders. Diffs pushing up next spring's daisies. It's poetic, really.
Ha ha! Now that would make a ballad that appeals to me. Well done, Slayer. Richard of Araroth is very grateful. Take this gold, and if you should ever visit the Healer City, give my regards to General Luxurious.
I will do that, and I will be there. Okay, let's take gold, because I tend to buy everything, every upgrade I see. So, and there's one building in here we haven't visited, and that's for a reason, because I will visit it now. Let's talk to Winthrop.
Oh my, you startled me, citizen.
A bit on edge, are we?
I guess you could say that. You'd be too if you'd seen what I saw.
And what prey might that be?
A dragon.
Interesting, where exactly?
Down the valley. Large as a house it was. Nearly scared me to death. I need to breathe for a bit. Excuse me.
Yeah, okay, it doesn't matter because we saw the dragon. We find 3 people already, so whatever. And this is the mill, and there's a shiny trapdoor. Interesting. I wonder what that might be. Let's go upstairs, and if you haven't realized yet, there are some very hidden items that seem obvious if you know where they are, but if you don't, you have no reason to find them. So there's a chest, and there's some sparkling letters. Okay, let's see.
Shiny.
Oh, a key. How nice. Miller Upton. Let's talk to him. No, let's talk to him later. Just steal all the stuff, he doesn't mind.
Another one.
Couple
to
more
add to the
chests,
collection.
whatever. A nice key to open this door. Cool. And what might be down there? Some ingredients. Let's steal all of his stuff. He doesn't mind. And go over here. What's up, sparkling tree?
Another one to add to the collection. Shiny.
What are you doing in this cellar? You went behind Buard's back, didn't you?
Come out, wherever you are.
Not every day you meet a talking tree, right? I am Abanayabar, oldest alchemist in Rivalon. I stay here, rooted underground, protected by Buard, who came here some 70 years ago. He pretends to be a baker, but in secret he and I explore the powers of plants and the elements.
I'd like to benefit from your alchemical knowledge.
With pleasure.
So we can now brew the potions that, with the recipes we bought last episode, I think. That's cool and all, but I think there's something more in here for us.
The bastard is back.
Let's see, mind reading, 200 experience points, let's just do it.
Buard's such a weird man sometimes. Who chooses the word Illuminatus as a storage password? Humans. Stupid bipeds.
Why does Buard call himself Upton?
Oh, something about a contract on his head? You'll have to ask him about that.
How did you come to grow in this little cave?
I actually stand far from here in what was called the Dark Forest, which may not even be there anymore since the Great War. Before traveling here, Buard took one of my branches and magically cultivated it to grow a new tree. So here I stand, as I also perhaps still do in that forgotten forest, twice alive or once dead. There is something a little different about this second me, though. I remember being a lot grumpier. Probably because it was raining all the time in that wicked wood.
Goodbye, Abanayabar.
Farewell.
Yes. Nah, I will butcher his name every time. I promise you guys. Every single time. Some potions. Great. Some more ingredients. Let's pick it up. Great. And he was talking about the miller, the baker Upton, that he has a contract on his head. Maybe we can help with that. But for now, guys, thank you for watching. I will see you next episode. Seems like a nice place to make a screenshot to finish the episode here. And next episode we will talk to Upton upstairs. Great. Bye guys.